Okay, back here at the town of Ikebukuro. Just so you know, this is actually some post-commentary. Because what happened was when I was editing the video, the audio was absolute crap, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have the video have this terrible audio. So, it's like last night I just decided to buy a new mic. Because I have no idea how this recording is gonna do. So, to the west of Ikebukuro is Shinjuku, and you can't enter most of the buildings because of Pazuzu's protection. However, there is one building you can enter, and that is the save up to north here. And you can travel back to Hinata and Ginza. So, in the previous video, I'm like, where the fuck do I go to fuse demons? And it's like, I was like, oh geez, so I have to walk all the way back to Ginza just to fuse demons? No, it turns out all I had to do was just walk west from Ikebukuro to, dang it, did I already, Shinjuku, there we go, Shinjuku, and find the save guy, and I could just teleport myself back to Hinata or Ginza just to fuse. I was looking through demons here, like what I could fuse. And then I looked at the guide for some advice. You can make Sylph here with Zocholton and Kotliku. Let me pull up the guide while this this video footage is going. Yeah, I decided not to save right now. I decided, like, oh, you know, I'll just go to Ikebukuro and do things there that I didn't show off last time. Oh, I decided to heal up first because one of the first things I was going to do was find the boss and see how I could handle fighting him. So I want to make sure I'm fully healed before I take on the boss. And the path to the boss... Oh. Well, here we have Pisaka. Something I have addressed is that Pisaka looks quite different compared to later games in the series. In this game, he just looks similar to Corpse. Just a whole bunch of dead bodies together. Where Picasso is like this giant mouth in the middle of its body. And I have to say, Pisaka is a demon I'm not really a fan of. In terms of, like, design. I mean, yeah, it looks demonic and all, but... especially in later games, but it's like... I don't know, I'm just not a fan of its design like later games. So, to the left of the store is the ladder, or what the game calls the stairs, to the second floor. And in this, like, one small section of the second floor, is a path to the boss in Ikebukuro. There's another part of the second floor you can get to, but it's like you have to go to a different set of stairs just to get to them. Just around the corner here. And inside, we got this ugly motherfucker.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
A pull-on. Yeah, I was... Yeah, I'm double checking the demon book I have. And he's not in there. And I believe this is the only game he has appeared in. From what I know from battling this guy, is that my gun and sword does nothing to this guy. So I think I have to rely mostly on magic. So here we have Damien's girlfriend. Not only she gave us, well, she gave us the Solomon's ring, which he did took from us earlier, after we joined Margaret. I wonder if Damien gave his girlfriend the ring. I'm gonna do temporary heal before I get to the actual healing spot. I mean, if I want to explore the rest of Ikebukuro here, the least I should do is give myself a proper healing. I did check the guide. Turns out you can't recruit the Cyclops, and I wasn't gonna risk fighting this guy. I mean, it's a Cyclops. It's probably a big, tough enemy. Yeah, I believe the only enemies you could recruit in Ikebukuro are the Tsuchigumo and Rishalka. So I have to do this proper healing before I explore the rest of Ikebukuro. Okay, I gained Tsuchigumo. They always ask for liquor, yet I don't think you ever carry it. And then I saw the message there really quick. It says no more allies. So I was like, I think I was like starting to think like, if there's like a limit on how much demons you can have. Yeah, I decided to teleport to Hinata because Ginza has like enemies all over the place near the fusion area. So I was like, I don't want to deal with fighting enemies, and I'll just go to the fusion place in Hinata. So I see that I have like 7 demons, and that's the limit I have right now. There is a way to increase my stock. But I didn't find out until after this recording. So in the next video, I'm going to show off on how to increase the stock so you can have more demons. Like, there's a way you can hold like 3 more demons, and part of that play. There's like a certain event that happens like later on in this video that plays a part in increasing your stock. I decided to have Solano here. I wanted to keep Zochoten, since he knows Tarakaja. And Eligor has Raukaja. And I also decided I want to keep Epsaris for another fusion, which is... here it is in the guide. If you fuse Epsaris with Stunka, which is a bull-like enemy outside of Ikebukuro, you could make a Quetzalcoatl. I believe that's the snake enemy. The snake demon. So I was going to keep Apsaris and look for a Stonka so I could fuse it with both of them. So here we have is the Centaur. Centaurs are recruitable, but I decided not to recruit it for the time being, because I wanted to save room for the Stonka. And something I have addressed while recording the video was that I believe the next time we do see Centaurs was in Shin Megami Tensei 4, where it had a completely different design. Here we have our rogue monks, which are so much easier compared to the Ludus monks in Ikebukuro. I mean, sure, they can silence your parties, but you could just take them down with the most basic attack, so they're not a problem. But as for the Centaur, Centaur having this unique design in Shin Megami Tensei 4, and I'm kind of disappointed you don't see the Centaur again after that game. And here we have Stonka, which is a demon that appears in Megami Tensei 1. Sadly, he doesn't join me today. So to the north of Ikebukuro is a cave, and to the west of the cave is a statue. I'm sure there are some things we do around the statue, but I don't think we can do anything yet. And here we have the Chan-Chan. I believe this is the first game that has it. And next time you do see it is Shin Megami Tensei 2, where it has a different design. And we don't see it again after that. I don't mind not seeing Chan-Chans again. Chan-Chans are kind of stupid looking. Well, we did come across an Orbis, and Orbis does appear in this demon book. So if we can't have Apollyon mentioned in this video, like, if we can't have a description of Apollyon, I could at least read the description of Orbis in this book. And the illustration in this book is very similar to his designs later on in the game, where he's this bipedal horse. So here's a description for Orbis. Great prince of the Dark Empire, he is seen in the form of a beautiful horse. When he appears under the figure of a man, he speaks of the divine essence. Consulted, it gives answers about the past, the present, and the future. He discovers falsehood, bestows dignity and jobs, reconciles enemies, and has under his command 20 legions. Sounds like a pretty decent guy. Oh, no way in hell I'm fighting these guys. If they're gonna confuse my party and just do crazy damage. So I went up the second set of stairs on the first floor that lead to the second floor. So now I'm exploring the other part of Ikebukuro. And I noticed that the assassin caught me by surprise, and I wasn't paying attention at the moment. So we're now here on the third floor, and all I need to do is make my way to the stairs to get to the fourth floor. So here we are on the fourth floor. And my first objective on this floor is to get to a chest. So the speed incense that I picked up increases agility, and according to the guide, agility really doesn't matter since you usually go first. Except that one time when I was going against Baladin, where he was going before me. So I was told according to the guide not to focus on agility. So I went ahead and gave the speed incense to Margaret, since she does know healing spells. Now the next objective is to go to the fifth floor, which you take this path right here. Rosoko by itself is not that bad, but in a group, Jesus Christ, they cast this Akirama spell. And as soon as I saw how much damage I was receiving, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So now we are on the 5th floor. And here where I'm at is a straight path to one part of the 5th floor. And yeah, it was at that moment I saw the message, "No more allies." So that encounter with Forsalka pretty much confirmed it for me. I could have sworn I saw it the first time, but I want to see it the second time just to confirm it. So according to the map, this room right here is labeled Demon's Mouth. So I created a save state just in case, because I was not sure what I was getting into. There's a mercury pillar. Why not just go and get it? Yeah, my arm is bitten off. I decided to load the save state again, just pretend that event didn't happen, but after your arm is bitten off, you get this unique stats condition called ripped off arm or something like that. And there's a way to take care of it, but I'll show it off in the next video when I do this whole event. But it's like after your arm is ripped off, your HP slowly you lose it. You slowly lose HP, and you have to make your way back to Ginza to get taken care of. I'm gonna have to show it off in the next video, because from all you know, it actually plays a part in expanding our demon slots from 7 to 10. And I actually didn't find out until after recording when I was looking at the guide. So right now my thought is like, okay, I'm just going to ignore that mouth for right now, and I'll take care of it in another video. The next thing I was going to do is I was going to get another chest on the 5th floor, but in order to get to it, I have to I have to find another path to it. Turns out I'll just ignore these stairs and just go to the elevator that's here in the 4th floor. Right here. And I will just take it to the 5th floor. So yeah, just north of the elevator is this chest here. Gotta deal with these Tsuchikumos first. And I got another Nami Orchid. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? But something I didn't show off is also here on the 5th floor, around the area where the elevator and the chest is a nurse. And I didn't go to her. I'm like, well, I don't need to heal that much, but there's actually another reason to talk to the nurse. And it's because apparently she has the wind tally. So I'm gonna have to show off that. I'm gonna show that off next time. Luckily, I'll just take the elevator just to get to her. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for right now. If there's anyone watching, like the video, please subscribe and have a nice day. Honestly, I hope this audio recording was better than what I recorded earlier.